In the quiet battle against aging, one of the stealthiest yet most destructive enemies is muscle loss, a creeping condition known as sarcopenia. It doesn't arrive with dramatic fanfare, it's more like a slow dimming of the lights. You lose strength, balance, and energy, and suddenly everyday tasks, carrying groceries, climbing stairs, standing up from the couch, become mini challenges. But what if your best defense didn't come in a pill or a protein powder, but in a cold, creamy bowl of yogurt? It turns out that daily yogurt consumption may offer a surprisingly powerful shield against age-related muscle deterioration. No, yogurt isn't about to bench press your body weight, but as a compact source of high-quality protein, easily absorb amino acids, and bioactive compounds that support mitochondrial function, it punches far above its dairy weight class. Let's start with the obvious hero, protein. Muscle preservation in older adults requires both quantity and quality, and yogurt delivers on both fronts. Unlike some plant-based proteins, dairy proteins, especially whey and casein found in yogurt, contain all 9 essential amino acids, with a particularly high concentration of leucine, the key amino acid for triggering muscle protein synthesis. In other words, yogurt doesn't just give you building blocks, it gives you the biochemical blueprints and the construction crew to rebuild muscle tissue. Better yet, the absorption profile of yogurt-based protein is uniquely favorable for older adults. The fermentation process breaks down some of the milk proteins and sugars, making them easier to digest and absorb. This is critical because as we age, our digestive efficiency declines. What you eat isn't always what your body uses, and in yogurt's case, you're getting more bang per spoonful. Studies show that older adults who consume high-protein dairy like yogurt experience greater increases in lean muscle mass and improved nitrogen retention, which directly correlates with muscle maintenance. But muscle isn't just about protein, it's also about energy, and that brings us to the cellular powerhouse, the mitochondria. Age-related decline in mitochondrial function is a key contributor to muscle fatigue and loss. This is where yogurt's bioactive compounds, such as conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, lactic acid, and certain peptides produced during fermentation, come into play. These compounds have been linked to enhanced mitochondrial biogenesis and improved oxidative metabolism in muscle tissue. Translation: they help your muscle cells produce more energy more efficiently for longer. Yogurt also helps fight the low-grade inflammation and insulin resistance that creep in with age, both of which accelerate muscle breakdown. The probiotics in live culture yogurts modulate gut microbiota, reduce systemic inflammation, and improve glucose metabolism. This isn't just good news for your digestive health. It means less inflammatory signaling in your muscle tissue and a greater ability for insulin to trigger amino acid uptake and muscle repair. Some studies even suggest that regular yogurt consumers have higher grip strength and better mobility scores than non-consumers, 2 key markers of functional aging. And it's not just about what yogurt gives you, it's also about what it replaces. When older adults swap sugary snacks or ultra-processed foods for yogurt, they lower their glycemic load, improve nutrient density, and reduce sarcopenia risk factors. It's the classic substitution effect. Only this time, the substitute is creamy, convenient, and goes just as well with berries as it does in a post-workout smoothie. Of course, not all yogurts are created equal. The best protective effects are linked to plain, unsweetened yogurts rich in live cultures, ideally those with 15 to 20 grams of protein per serving. Greek yogurt, Icelandic skyr, and protein-enriched fermented dairy products tend to perform best. And for those who are lactose intolerant, many of these options contain pre-digested lactose due to fermentation, making them easier to tolerate than you might expect. In sum, daily yogurt consumption may be one of the simplest, most delicious strategies to help preserve muscle, protect mobility, and extend quality of life as you age. It provides the essential raw materials for muscle maintenance, enhances mitochondrial efficiency, reduces inflammation, and improves nutrient bioavailability. And unlike a complicated supplement regimen, it's tasty, versatile, and perfectly acceptable to eat in your pajamas. So while we wait for the next miracle anti-aging drug, you could do a lot worse than reaching for a daily bowl of yogurt. It might not promise eternal youth, but it just might help you stay strong enough to dance well into your 90s. Or at least carry your groceries without breaking a sweat.